This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good evening. Yes, can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah. Thank you. So we'll start session. Yes, today's topic is about loops. Loops. Yes, first one, while loop. Second one, do while. Yes, third one, for fourth one, for each. For each. See, for each, this will discuss in arrays. Okay, arrays. For each using with arrays only. Okay. Yes, let us see. Loops. What's the purpose of loops here? Yes, some iterative statements. Same statement repeatedly executing. Same statement repeatedly executing. That case you can go for loops. Same statement repeatedly executing. So first let us start with while loop. Yes, how this while loop is working here. See while, yes, some condition, while some condition, is starting while loop, is starting while loop here. These are some statements here. First statement, okay. Yes, next statement. So next statement, okay. Yes, next statement. Yes, closing while loop. Okay. So while, yes, while condition is true, this statement, next this statement executes. After finishing last statement, again go to starting here. Again condition is true. Next this executes. It's iterative here. Repeatedly. Iterative. Okay, iterative means repeatedly. So same step repeatedly execution until condition is true here. Okay, right? Yes, while condition, suppose condition true, same statements. Yes, after finishing last state, again go to condition, again true, same statements. Again true, same statement. Suppose condition is false, loop stops. So this is while loop here, while loop. Next, do while. How it is do while here? Do first do.
Could
Next,
you explain it again?
yes, it's a yes. Yes, what's your doubt? You want me repeat once again? Hello.
Yes.
While condition, this condition something like a less than b. Okay, yes, I less than 10, some condition like this, less than 10, some condition like this. Condition, suppose condition is true, this statement, next this statement, next this statement, next this statement. After finishing last statement, again go to starting, again check for condition, again true, same statements, again true, same statements. Suppose condition is false, loop stops. That repeatedly execution stops. Okay, condition is false, simply that execution stops. Okay, execution stops. Okay, yes, similarly do while loop. Do while loop. Do, yes, first statement, yes, next statement, next statement, next statement after checking for condition. Suppose this condition is true, again go to starting, same statements. Okay, yes, yes, same statements, same statements, same statements. Yes, again true, condition again true, go to starting here. So repeatedly. Okay, suppose condition is false, stops. Now what's the difference between while and do while? What's the difference? See, in while loop what happens here? First checking for condition. In while loop, yes. Yes, here. So while condition, so while condition, yes, first checking for condition, condition is to the execution of the statements. Suppose condition is false, it won't execute. For the first time condition is false. For the first time itself condition is false, it won't execute. But do while executes. In case of do while, first executing statement, next checking for condition, right? Suppose even for the first time condition is false, this statement executes. So do while loop executes at least once. dual loop executing at least once. Dual loop is executes at least once. Okay. Yes. Let us see very small example on while and do well. One second. Close all. Yes. Simple program. First program to display 1 to 10 numbers. Simple program 1 to 10 numbers. Yeah, sure, definitely. Real-time examples will discuss. Okay. First, learn this technology, like how while loop, do while loop, for loop working here. After we will discuss. Real-time examples are also there. So data processing. For example, data processing. 1 second. I'll tell you one real-time example. Suppose C drive. Yes, project. Suppose sample. Yes. See, reading first records, second records, third record, fourth record up to end of the file. Yes. How to reach end of the file? Yes, using loop only. Using loop, read the first records, after that filter some fields. Read second record, read third record using loops only. Okay. Yes, we'll discuss in files. I'll explain. Going forward, discuss that. Okay. Yes. Yes. Now we are learning Java technology. So once technology finished, we'll go for real-time examples. Don't worry. So first, let us finish the technology, Java technology. Okay. See, once these completed, whoops, completed Java technology finishing. After next, we'll go to real-time, all the concepts. Okay. Yes. See, int I is equal to 1. Start with 1. Yes. While yes, I is less than or equal to 10. Okay. Yes. System dot yes out dot system dot out dot println of I. Okay. Yes. I plus plus. This kind of program should get in C language. Okay. In C language, you'll get all these kind of examples here. Very simple programs. Yes. Int I equal to 1. So value of variable I is 1 here. 1 is less than or equal to 10. It's a true. So displaying value of I 1. Next I plus is 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. It's a true. Displaying 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is less than or equal to 10. It's a true. So displaying 10 here. I plus plus 11. 11 is less than or 10. False. Loop terminates. Loop terminates. Right click. Run as this. So 1 to 10. 1 to 10, right? Now same thing I want reverse. Yes, anyone can start. Same thing I want reverse. 10 to 1 I want here. 10 to 1. Yes, same thing I want reverse. Yes.
Sir, we can interchange the value of I and then use the decrement.
Yes, I equal to 10. Okay, this is decrements. Okay, next what is the condition? See, if it is increment case, it's a less than or equal to. Increment case is less than or equal to. Increment case is less than or equal to. No, it's a decrement. I decreasing, right? Decreasing means condition reverse. Greater than or equal to yes 1. That's it. Increment case is less than or equal to. Increment case is less than or equal to. Decrement case is greater than or equal to. So what is I value? 10. 10. No, 10 is greater than or equal to 1. It's a true. So displaying 10. Next I minus 9. 9 is greater than or equal to 1. It's a true. So displaying 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 greater than or equal to 1 is a true. So displaying 1 also. Next I minus minus 0. 0 greater than or equal to 1 false. Loop terminates. That's it here. Okay. Yes. Same thing. How it is in for loop here. See for loop. For loop. Yes. Here for loop is like this. For loop, yes, starting ending. For loop. So first initialization parts. Next here is some conditional parts. Next here, yes, increments or decrement parts. Increment or decrements. Okay. Yes, yes, some statements. First statements. Yes, next statements. Okay, next statement. There are some statements here. There are some statements here. Okay, next like this. There are some statements like this. Okay, yes. How far is working? Let us see here. So first initialization, like I equal to 1, j equal or something like that initialization. After initialization, come to condition, checking for condition. Condition is something like I is less than or equal to 10 here. I is greater than or equal to 1, some condition here. Next, these statements. After finishing last statement, simply goes to increment decrement parts. Simply goes to increment decrement parts. Goes to increment decrement parts. Okay. Goes to increment decrement parts. Okay. Hello. Tell me. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, sure. After one after thing, yes. So first initialization, checking for condition. Condition is true. These statements. After finishing this last statement, goes to increment decrement parts. Next, again come to condition. Again to same statements. Suppose condition if false stops. Now, yes, 1 to 10. Yes, int I is equal to 1. Start with 1. I value start with 1. What's the condition here? Yes, I is less than or equal to 10. Okay. Yes, next here. Yes, increment, just increasing this I plus plus, I plus plus. Yes, here system dot out dot println I displaying a value. Okay. So first I equal to 1. I equal to 1. 1 is less than or equal to 10. It's a true. So println of I. So display a value 1. After next I plus I is now 2. It's a 2. It's a 2. Now 2 less than or equal to 10. It's a 2. Now displaying 2. Next I plus 3. 3 less than or equal to 10 is a true, then displaying 3 here. See, initialization only once executes, only once. Int I equal to 1. So value of I is 1 here. 1 is less than or equal to 10. It's a true here. Displaying I value 1, then I plus 2. Then come to 2 less than or equal to 10. It's a true. So displaying 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10 up to 10 here. 10 is less than or equal to 10. It's a true here. Then displaying 10 here. Next I plus 11. 11 is less than or equal to 10. False. Loop terminates. That's so this is 1 to 10. 1 to 10, displaying 1 to 10, see that, displaying 1 to 10. So displaying 1 to 10 is like this. So reverse, I equal to 10, I equal 10 here, reverse, yes, I greater than or equal to 1 here. So then decrements here, I minus 1, decrements. Now run it, see this, 21 like this, fine. Okay, right? Yes, 1 second. Let us go to examples. Yes, next I want sum of numbers 1 to 10. How to get sum of numbers 1 to 10? Okay, yes. 1 second. Previously, previously 1 to 10 int I equal to 1. Yes, while loop I is less than or equal to 10. I is less than or equal to 10 here. Yes, system dot out dot println of I. Okay, next I plus plus. So displaying 1 to 10, this is. Now this one I want to make it sum here. Sum. Suppose sometimes n up to n. Suppose n up to n. Suppose n value. Suppose int n equal to suppose 10. Placing that n, right? 1 to n. So this is 1 to n. So 1 to n, right? 1 to n. This n you can read from the keyboard also. Okay. System scanner class s equal to new scanner. System dot yes n system dot out dot enter limit. Enter limit. Yes, here n equal to sc dot next enter. Sc dot next enter. Okay. Yes. Say this. So enter limit up to n. So enter limit. Suppose if it is 5, yes, 1 to 5, right? Yes, displaying up to 5 here. Suppose 10, 1 to 10 like this. Up to some limit n using some n here. Suppose 20, some 1 to 20 like this. Okay, fine. So using that limit n here, n. In place of 10, it's n here. Okay, right? Next, I want sum of these numbers. Sum of numbers 1 to 10 or 1 to n, 1 to 20, 1 to 100. Sum. Yes, in place of displaying sum. Take variable sum. Sum equal to sum plus I. Yes. Take variable sum. Initially int sum equal to 0. Int sum equal to 0. Sum value 0. So first initially sum is 0. So I value 1. So 1 add to sum. Next 2 add to sum. 3 add to sum. 4, 5, 6 separate. I think much explanation not necessary. Okay. System dot out dot println sum is equal to, yes, displaying sum value here. Displaying sum. Yes, sum of the numbers 1 to n. This is, suppose limit is 10. Yes, 55. Okay, sum of the numbers 1 to n, it's a 55. 1 to n. Suppose n is 10, it's a 55. Okay, suppose if it is 100, yes, it's a 5050. So this is to find the sum here. Yes, all the programs are documented here. Just to follow documents. Try to follow that. Try to practice more and more. Just like a brush up, I'm explaining here. These are very basics. That's the reason somewhat speed explaining here. Okay, just try it. Next, I want only even numbers. I want display only even numbers. See, system dot out dot println. So of I displaying all the numbers, but I don't want all the numbers. I want only even numbers. See here. So I enter limit 10. All numbers displayed, but I want only even numbers. Before displaying, check it. Before displaying, check it. If yes, I mod of 2, check with 2 here. W equals 0 means it's even number. Okay, even number. Yes, if it is even number, display, otherwise not necessary. That's it. So I value 1 is less than or equal to some n. It's a true. So 1 mod of 2, W equals 0 false. It won't print. Then I plus I value is 2. 2 mod of 2, W equals 0, it's a truth, and printing that. 2 next, 4, 6, 8 like this. Dividing 3 here. Checking for even numbers. Enter limits 10. All the even numbers. All the even numbers. All the even numbers. Suppose hundreds. All the even numbers. All even numbers. Suppose if you want odd numbers, not equal 0. Not equal 0 for odd numbers. Not equal 0 for odd numbers. Not equal 0 for odd numbers. 10. Yes, all the odd numbers. All the odd numbers. Okay, fine. Now here, I want sum. Sum of even numbers separately, odd numbers separately. 2 sums I want. Previously only 1 sum taken. Now I want 2 sums. Yes, how to get 2 sum different sums here. So int, yes, even. Yes, even sum is equal to 0. Next int odd sum is equal to 0. See variables. When writing variables here, variable is starting lowercase. So variable name gets multiple words. Next word is uppercase. Next word uppercase like this. So even sum equal to 0, odd sum equal to 0. Okay. Now if I mod of 2 W equals 0 means is even number. It's even number. So if it is even number, add even sum. Yes, even sum is equal to even sum plus I. Even sum plus I. So that I value at even sum. Yes, if it is I is even number, add even sum. Else, if it is false, else, yes, odd sum equal to odd sum plus I. Else, odd sum is equal to odd sum plus I. That's it here. Okay, even sum, odd sum like this. Even sum, odd sum like this. After next I plus plus, commonly using here I plus plus. See, I value 1 here. 1 is less than or equal to n, it's a true. So checking for even, no, false. That will add to odd sum. Then I plus plus. I value 2. 2 mod of 2 W equals is a true, then even sum. After go to I plus plus. See, I plus plus common location, right? After executing true part, go to I plus plus. Yes, even for else part also go to I plus plus. That's it. It's a common location. It's a common location. System dot out dot println. Yes, even sum is equal to here. Yes, that's even sum. even sum variable. Next odd sum is equal to here odd sum. Odd sum equal to odd sum. Odd sum. Okay. Right click, run as. Okay. Yes, suppose and even sum equal 30, odd sum equal 25. Yes, just to try to practice all this. Now here, suppose n equal to 5. Suppose the number 5. I want to find the factorial of this number here. Factorial. Yes, how to find factorial value of this n here? N equal to 5. That fact. So factorial value is equal to 5. 5 into, yes, 4 into, 4 into, yes, 3 into, yes, 2 into, yes, 1, right? This is how to find. So first initially fact equal to 5, start with 5. So next time here, so first fact equal to start with 5. So next time 5 into 4. Next time, next iteration 5 into 4 into, yes, 3, right? Next time 5 into 4 into 3 into 2. So next time 5. So for next time, yes, into 1. This is so how to yes prepare that expression here. See, this is 5 means n equal to 5. So 5 it's a n 5 4 3 2 1. So this is n. This is n. What is 5? Previous value of fact here. 5 is a previous value of fact here. So fact. So fact equal to fact into n. Simply the expression is here fact. Yes, fact equal to fact multiplied with n here. So first time n value 5. Okay, so fact equal to fact 2 into n is a multiplication. Initial value of fact is taken as 1 here. Suppose sum means if it is plus operation, this is 0. Plus operation 0. But multiplication, suppose if it is 0, it becomes everything 0. So multiplication taken as 1. This 1 here. So this is 1. Fact is 1. Initial value of fact is 1. So 1 into n. So what is n value 5? Okay. So next time what is n value 4? So reduce 1. N minus minus. N minus minus, right? Reducing here. So n value becomes next what? 4. 4. Now fact into 4. Previous fact into 4. Next 3, 2, 1 up to 1. That means condition n value is greater than equal to 1. Up to this you have to do this. Yes, let us see that. Just like a brush up. Yes, somewhat speed this is. Somewhat fast here. Yes, try to understand. Yes, it's there in document clearly. Okay. Yes, enter a number. Enter a number. So enter a number. Yes, read n value. Yes, reading n value here. Finding factorial of that number here. Factorial. Yes, int. Yes, fact is equal to 1. Okay. Now value. Yes, while n is greater than or equal to 1, up to 1 this is. N value 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 means up to 1 here. So fact is equal to here. Fact multiplying with n here. Okay, after the n minus minus. Okay, so n minus minus, that's it. System dot out dot println factorial. This value is equal to fact. Yes, fact displaying that fact, right? Run as service. Factorial of 5. It's a 120. That's it. So this is factorial program. Just try it. Okay. Yes. Next. Here this program somewhat little bit difficult. Suppose n equal to 5, 7, 3, 6. Yes. N equal to 5, 7, 3, 6. Now here I want to find the sum of digits of this number. Sum of digits. like 5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 6, this same much. What is this value? This value is equal to 12, 15, 21. This is, I want to get 21. Anyone tried this one in C language? Sum of digits of a given number. This is number. Yes, I want to get the sum of digits. First digit plus second digit plus third digit plus fourth digit is equal to 21. Yes, guys, anyone tried in C language? Anyone tried in C language? This is sum of digits. Suppose n value this is sometimes so one more example like reverse. For this I want reverse. A reverse. Reverse I want here reverse. Like 6, 3, 7, 5. Reverse. Finding reverse. Finding reverse. One more example, sum of first digit and last digit. Sum of first digit and last digit. 5 plus 6. Sum of first and last. One more example. Okay, so first one, sum of all digits. Okay, next one, yes, sum of first and last. 5, 7, 3, 6. Sum of first and last. That means 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. 11. Next is reverse. Next reverse. Reverse. 6, 3, 7, 5. Reverse. This I want. These three examples. Yes, anyone can you try this one? Can you start? Reverse I want. Okay, I'll explain. Yes, how to solve it? Reverse, yes, sorry. Sum of digits. Sum of digits of this number. How to solve this one here? Yes, so this is n. Okay. How to get this sum here? Sum equal to initially 0. Sum equal to 0 initially. That's okay. So first take the first digit 6. 6. Okay. So how to get the 6 here? Use some remainder concept. Or remainder is equal to here n mod of 10. What's remainder of this? 5736. 5736 remainder. Mod of remainder is what? 6. R value 6. We got it right. Means that last digit we got it here. R value 6. Half that. Now sum equal to sum plus that R. So what is sum value? 0 is there. 0 is there here. Okay, now get the R value 6 last digit right. After getting the 6 here, that 6 add the sum. Now sum equal sum plus. So what is sum value here? What is sum value? 0 plus, yes, sum value. Yes, it's a 0 right. It's a 0. So initially 0 plus what is R value? 6. 6 adding. So what is the result of this? 6 getting. This next we should get 3. How to get 3 here? Make the number as 573. Make the number as 573. So how to make it 573? Yes, n equal to n by 10. Divide with 10 here. Divide with 10 here. So what happens here? 5736 divided by 10. This value is equal to 573.6. Now what happens here? Dot 6 terminates. Because integer by integer result is integer. Yes, integer by integer result is integer. Okay, so 573 getting here. Actually, it's a dot 6. Dot 6. Here, this is n is integer, 10 is integer. Both are integers. Integer by integer result is integer. So dot 6 terminates. Dot 6 terminates. Getting 573. After getting 573, next we should get 3 right. Means remainder comes. That means same. This is this step. Here ending here. Yes, here just repeat here. Just repeat. This just repeats. So starting, ending. Starting, ending, right? Starting, ending here. Now this one you have to place in loop here. Now n value is 573. Go to starting here. Now remainder. Remainder. So 573. Yes, 573 mod of 10. So what's the remainder is now getting 3, right? Should get 3. Now 3 sum equal sum. Previous sum is 6 plus now 3. Right? 3. So it's 9, right? Getting 9. After getting 9 here, see n equal to n by 10 means 573 by 10. So what is this value say? Now 57 getting. 57 getting right? 57. Yes, I can go to starting. Yes, using remainder. Yes, 57 57, yes, mod of 10, mod of 10. 57 mod of 10. So remainder is now, yes, 7 getting. That 7 getting remainder. That remainder act is from here. So plus 7, plus 7. Half rate n equal n by 7, 10 k. So 57 divided by 10, it's a 5. So getting 5 rates. Getting 5. Yes, again go to starting. Remainder equal to 5. N mod of 10 means 5 mod of 10. So 5 mod of 10. 5 mod of 10. Remainder is now 5. Say 5. Getting 5. Half this add to sum. So plus 5 rates. So 9 plus 7. Yes, it's a 16 plus now 5 adding. It's a 21 getting. Okay, after that. Next n equal to n by 10. 5 by 10. Result is what? 0. N value becomes 0. Once n value becomes 0, simply stop it. That means while n is greater than 0, here condition n is greater than 0, then do this. While condition, while n is greater than 0, do all this. That's it. This to get the reverse. Okay. Yes, why this kind of programs here? Yes, maybe improving the logical thinking. To improve logical thinking, try to solve more and more examples. Okay. Yes. Now entry number. Okay. Yes. Now here while loop. Yes. Here some variable is equal to integer sum. Sum is equal to 0. Okay. Now while loop. While n is greater than 0. N is greater than 0. Yes. Sum equal to sum plus once before that remainder equal to n mod of 10. So we should get the remainder n mod of 10. Sum equal to sum plus r. Next n equal to n by 10. N equal to n by 10. Yes, remainder int. It's integer variable. Declare that remainder here. Yes, see this. So sum value 0. Okay. So here r getting remainder and adding the sum here n equal to n by 10. Like this. Okay. Yes, system dot out dot println sum value is equal to plus sum. Yes, run it here. As entry number. Suppose 3567. Yes, 21. 21. Yes, run as. Yes, suppose 6325. Yes, it says 16. 16. Run as. Suppose 11. It's a 2. Sum is 2. Okay, suppose 1. Sum value 1. Suppose 9. Sum value is 9. Okay. Yes, suppose 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It is 6. This is sum. Okay, right? Now same thing. Now I want to find the reverse. Reverse of this number. How to get reverse? For the same thing I want reverse here. Reverse. Suppose 5736. For this I want to make it reverse here. How to make it reverse? Reverse means 6, 3, 7, 5, 8. It's reverse. How to get reverse here? How to get reverse? Yes, negative number, no, it won't work. Only for positive numbers. Sum of digits of given number. Only positive integers. No negative integers. Okay, that is not valid. Okay, yes. 6375. Yes, how to make it here? 6375, we should get it here. So this is n value 5736. 5736. From that first you get 6, right? Reverse equal to 6. So first you get 6. Reverse equal to get 6 first. So reverse equal to 6. After getting 6 here, next time you can get 3. 3 get it here, get 3 here. After getting 3, make it 63. Okay, next time number is 57. Now get 7. So next time make it 637. Okay, so next time we can get the 5 rate. After getting 5, so next time make it 6375. This is logic here. How this is? First time 6. Okay, So next, see 5736. 5736. So first 6, next 63. This is next 637, next 6,375 lakhs. How to get it here? This is 63. Nothing what you say. 6 multiplied by 10 plus 3. It's a 63, right? How to get 63 here? 6 into 10 plus 3. Okay. Next this case here 63 into 10 plus 7. Okay. Yes, next this case here 637, yes, into 10 plus 5. Okay. Next, how to get the 6 here? How to get the 6? For this, see, into 10 it's a common, plus that 6 common. See here 6, 3, 7, 5. So this is not, it's a remainder, this is remainder. Digit, right? It's a digit. It's a digit. It's a digit value. Here digit value, here digit value, right? Okay. Now here 6, 3, 7, 5 the digits. Next 10 is common. Anyway 10 is common. 10 is common, right? Now what is required? How to get 6 this case? It's a 0 required. Here 0. 0 required. Now reverse equal to, so guess what is 6? Previous value of reverse. 6 is a previous value of reverse. Reverse equal to reverse into 10 is common. What is 3? It's a remainder. The digit that reverse equal to reverse into 10 plus R. That's it. And others same. Okay. Yes. Now what is starting layer reverse? 0. Start with 0. Okay. See reverse. Now variable reverse. Reverse equal to 0. While n is greater than 0. Into remainder equal to n mod of 10. Now reverse. Reverse is equal to here. Yes. Reverse into 10 SR. N equal to n, but same like a previous example. First reverse equal to 0. N is greater than 0. Yes. Getting remainder. Reverse equal reverse into 10 plus R. Okay. Next n equal to n by 10. Now first let us see n value. 5736 is n value. No remainder. What remainder? It's a 6. Okay, now reverse equal to reverse into that means 0 into 10 plus 6. What is this value say? Getting 6. It's a 6, right? We'll get the 6. After getting this n equal to n by 10. So what is n value here? Yes, 5736 divided by 10. This value is equal to, yes, it's a 570. So getting 570 n here. After this, go to starting while n is greater than 0. 573 greater than 0 is true here. Now, n mod of 10. So 573 mod of 10. Yeah, this value is equal to here. This value is equal to here. Is a 3. Getting 3 right? After getting 3 here, reverse equal reverse into. So old reverse what? 6, right? That's 6 into 10. Into 10. So into 10 plus that remainder 3. So what is this value? This value is equal to here 63. So getting 63. It becomes 63 lakhs. Okay. After that, now n equal to n by 10. So 573 by 10. So this value is equal to 57. It's 57. Now 57 greater than 0. Now remainder. Yes, 57 mod of 10. So what is remainder? It's 7 getting. After reverse equal reverse. So previous reverse is 63. The 63 into 10 plus remainder is 7. So what is this one? This is 637. 637 getting here. 637, right? 637. After that, n equal n by 10 is by 10 means it is 5. So getting 5. Now remainder is 5. So now I can getting, yes, remainder 5. 5 by 5 mod of 10. Remainder is 5 here. Say 5. 5. Now reverse equal reverse into. So previous reverse is 637. Multiply with 10 here. Plus remainder is 5. So this value is equal to here 6,375. Right? 6,375. That's it. Reverse. Okay. Next n equal to n by 10. 5 by 10. It's a 0. 0, right? n is greater than 0, false, loop terminates. That's it. So this is to get the reverse. Reverse of a given number is like this. Reverse. Reverse. So display reverse. Reverse equal to reverse. Display that reverse. Yes, all the programs are the documents here. Just to follow documents. In document, all the programs I have prepared. Okay. Yes, run it. Run as. Yes, your number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Run as. Suppose 3, 4, 7, 6. Say 6, 7, 4, 3. Next, one more. 1, 2, 2, 1. What's the reverse? What's the reverse? Same 1, 2, 2, 1. Reverse is same as original number. That number called as palindrome number. Palindrome. Yes, it's a palindrome number. Now here, I want to check this number is palindrome or not. Okay. My number is palindrome or not. How to check it? Yes, here in while loop will get the reverse. After getting the reverse should be same as original number. If reverse is same as original number, same value. Reverse same as reverse. Same as original here. Both are same values here. Okay. Reverse value is equal to original. Reverse value is equal to original value. It's a palindrome number. Yes. How to check it? Anyone? How to check it? If yes, we should check it. If tell me what's the condition? So in while loop we are getting reverse. That reverse equal to original number. Reverse double equal to original number n. Reverse double equal to n. N. System dot out dot printer. Both are same. Both values same here. It is a palindrome. This is a palindrome. It's a palindrome. Else not a palindrome. Else not a palindrome. Not a palindrome. Okay. Now run it. Run as. Yes, your number 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a palindrome, right? Correct. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. Yes, getting not a palindrome. We should get palindrome. Yes, it's getting not a palindrome. See, so 3, 2, 2, 3. Not a palindrome. What's the reason? What's the reason here? Why? Why get not a palindrome? 1, 2, 2 get not a palindrome. See, where is the issue? Let us check it. System.out.println that reverse. Yes, reverse. Reverse. What's the value of reverse? Let us check reverse value. Reverse value. Next, let us check n value also. What is n value here? N equal. So what is the n value and what is reverse value? Let us check that. N equal to reverse equal. Okay. Yes. How to make the reverse of characters? Yes. Reverse of characters means index. Array, that is. Reverse of characters array. Reverse of characters array. We should take the array. First character, last character, you have to swap it. Okay. Second character and the second last. Third character, third last. Fourth character, swapping. Yes, like palindrome strings like Malayalam, Liril, palindrome, that's the array. That comes on array. Yes, in array I'll explain. In array I'll explain, no worry. Yes. Now here. Yes, now let us check reverse n value here. What's the issue? See the issue here. Entry number 1, 2, 2, 1. See this. Reverse is 1, 2, 2, 1. What is n value? 0. So this is a issue here. Reverse equal to 1, 2, 2. Reverse is correct, but n value 0. N value 0. That means reverse value we are comparing 0. So why 0? See in loop n value becomes 0, right? In while loop that n value becomes 0. So reverse value getting correct, but we are checking with 0. Then how to solve this problem? Tell me. How to handle this issue? Satish and others. How to solve this issue? Yes, anyone can you advise the code for this? Anyone can you give the advice? How to solve that? Yes, Omkar. Yes, Omkar, you should answer. How to solve this? Yes, no one? Yes, get value to temporary value. Okay, right, you are right. Yes. See here, n value, while loop n value becomes 0, right? Before entering the value here, that's n value taking one temporary value, temp equal to n. Temp equal to n. Okay. Suppose 1,221, 1,221, 1,221. That n value 1,221 ascending temp. What's the value of temp? It's a 1,221. Temp is 1,221. In value, n value becomes 0. So getting reverse. If reverse w equal to temp, so in temporary variable, that n value is saved. Check with temporary variable. Yes, even you can display that temporary variable here. Reverse temp value equal to temp equal to. So what's the temp value here? Yes, we are not changing any temp here. Just store it temporarily here. Reverse next temporary value stored then n. Okay. Now run it here. Yes. 1,221. That's reverse equal to 121. Temp equal to 1,221. Position number. Yes, n equal to 0. It's a palindrome. That's it. It's a palindrome. Just it's a palindrome. So this is checking for palindrome or not. That n value. So this n value take it one temporary variable. The temporary kind is position number. The temporary variable kind is position number. In value get the reverse. Using value get the reverse. Get the reverse. That reverse compare with temporary variable. Both are same here. Both values same here. It's a palindrome. Else not a palindrome. Not a palindrome. Known as see this. Yes, 1,331. Yes, it's a palindrome. Okay. Next one is so 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a palindrome. Not a palindrome. That's it. Yes, let me open document here. The loops, while loop, do value, for loop, while loop, syntax. So displaying 1 to 10, that example here, 10 to 1 example, using value, 1 to n, 1 to n using value here, same thing using do value here. Okay, next even numbers, using value, odd numbers, using value, for loop. Initialization, condition, increment, decrement, syntax here. Yes. So for loop. For loop 1 to 10 using for loop. Yes, even numbers using for loop. Yes, next find the sum of numbers 1 to 10. Sum using value. Same thing using for loop. Yes, sum of even and odd numbers 1 to 10 here. Using value, this is same thing using for loop here. Okay. Yes, just try this one. Program to print the following series. Just try this one 1, 3, 5 like this. But it's not a Fibonacci series. A different. Yes, Fibonacci series are explained. Okay. Yes, next 1 second. Let us go to list of programs. Programs list. This is yesterday I have shared here. See 1 to 10. Yes, 10 to 1, 1 to n. Sum of the numbers 1 to 10. Sum of the numbers 1 to n here. Program to display numbers, even numbers, next odd numbers, these things. Sum of even numbers, odd numbers 1 to n here. Program to find the factorial of a given number. Yes, sum of digits of a given number. Program to make the reverse of a given number. Yes, program to find first digit, last digit. Yes, this is assignment for you. Like this. Program to find the sum of first digit and last digits. It's assignment. Everyone has to solve. This one you have to solve it. Okay. Yes, next. It's very simple, but try to solve it. Program to check given average parent or not. Completed. Okay. Yes, next. Yes, break, exit, continue. These things. How to use this here? Break, exit, and continue. So this topic tomorrow will continue. Okay. Tomorrow will continue. Yes, tomorrow whole class I think using for this exit, break, continue. These things. Okay. Yes, tomorrow I'll explain about these topics. Yes, that's all for today. Yes, any doubts? Yes, you guys try to solve it. Right here. So thank you. Yes, see you tomorrow.